Okay, so I just wanted to make this post and say stuff like this is why Paige Becker is always going to have a fan in me for real. So this is an article I believe she just did with Time recently. You can go read it, but she said Beckers believes black women remain undercovered. It's still an issue every single day. She says there's not ever equal coverage. While her on-court accomplishments speak for themselves, she thinks she has an advantage in the endorsement world. There's white privilege every single day that I see. She says, I feel like I've worked extremely hard, blessed by God, but I do think that there's more opportunities for me. I feel like even just marketability, people tend to favor white people, white males, white women. I think it should be equal opportunity. I feel like there is privilege to what I have and to what all white people have. I recognize that. I want to counteract that with the way I go about my business. And of course, stuff like this is harkening back to, that speech that she did for the ESPYs in 2021 when she won. And this was a great speech. I just watch it again. I watch it every once in a while. But she said, thank you to everybody, but I want to use this opportunity to shine a light on black women because, they get most of the awards, but they only got like half the coverage and everything. And she was talking about, famous female athletes and also talking about, lives lost and Breonna Taylor. And she was like, for all those names that I don't know, but I hope to share. Like, the speech was just so well written and everything like that. And for her being National Player of the Year, winning ESPYs, like she literally won every award that she was eligible for. Like, that's crazy. And for her to use that moment to be like, you know what, I want to uplift black women, like I appreciated that. And there is a speech, kind of like afterwards and everything like that. Like they were basically asking her, like, why give the speech and everything like that? Like, why was it important to you? And she basically just said it was because of a lot of uncomfortable conversations that she had with like important black women in her life, and that it was just something she wanted to say, and that it's something she's always going to push forward because she believes that it's not dimming her light, it's just helping others. So you gotta appreciate that, right? And yeah, I just think Paige using her platform for issues like this is extremely important and everything like that. Anybody who has any common sense knows there's white privilege and everything. If you look hard enough and everything like that, it's there. It's there. So for her to continually do this, I just really appreciate it. I do, because I just feel like in general, whether it's in music, entertainment, whatever, there's a lot of cowards out there. If we're going to be honest, there's a lot of people who don't want to say anything. They don't want to rock the boat, no Aaliyah, because they don't want to fuck up their endorsements and their other opportunities and everything like that, or their fan base. They don't want to piss anybody off. So they stay silent on issues that might be really important to them and everything like that because, I want to appeal to everybody. But I appreciate those who are just like, you know what, I don't care and everything like that. I'm going to stand for what I stand for. Whoever's going to support me is going to support me and everything like that. And Paige continuously doing so is the reason why a lot of these, racist white people and MAGA people and everything like that are not going to use her for their agendas, because they know, hey, she actually cares about black people. She's going to stand up for black people. So we're not going to use her to push, all this racist BS and everything like that. So, you had this situation, you had her standing up for Brittany Griner whenever she was in Russia and everything like that, using her opportunity to say that. And yeah, any opportunity that she gets to uplift black women, she's going to take it. And I really respect that for someone who has such a big platform as she has, just so selfless, cares about other people, cares about her teammates, cares about doing it the right way. Okay, so yeah, just like reading this again, it just put a smile on my face. It really did. Like, she's just a smart person. She cares, and it shows in every single thing that she does. And that's why I always root for her. That's why I bought the jersey. That's why I'm going to be a Dallas Wings fan. And like I said, if she ever leaves the team and goes somewhere else, I will become a fan of that team because I am a Paige Bueckers fan. Insanely talented as a basketball player and even a better person. But I don't know. Yeah, this was nice. This was nice. That's what I can say.